UFC Fight Night Bautista versus Oliveria took place this weekend, and I'm gonna go through and share my opinions and results on what happened. I'm gonna do it kind of briefly. It's Monday that I'm shooting this video, so I want to get this video out there. It's not the most important, so let's get it. First fight, Claudia Segula versus Priscilla Cachoeira. It was a decent fight. Claudia Segula, you know, she tried. She really did the best that she could. What am I saying? She did the best she could. She won the fight. What I meant by that was like her Priscilla Cachoeira's experience. You know, even though she has a lot more fights, she has so many less losses. So it really didn't matter. Segula's shots, she was landing heavier shots. Even though nothing really phased Cachoeira, she was getting hurt. She was getting outstruck. And Segula was landing the harder shots. It's pretty simple. It was a good fight, though, honestly. For a first fight of the night, it was a pretty good fight. They were standing up. They were scrapping. As you can see, where it's the darkest red is where the heaviest or the most damage was done, okay? Next fight, Muin Gafurov versus Jacob Wilklach. Jacob Wilklach is good, man. He's actually really good. He faced a super experienced and high-level fighter, and he got the job done. Completely insane end of this fight. It was the last, literally 1 second. Muin Gafurov, he was doing okay. Like, he wasn't doing too bad. As you can see, he wasn't, like, super behind on strikes. They were pretty neck and neck. Last like 30 seconds, Muin Gafurov shoots in for a takedown or something like that. Ends up in a guillotine. Jacob is literally extending as much as he can, squeezing, and last second, Muin Gafurov taps. It was very controversial. After seeing a replay, he tapped with his left hand first, then tapped with his right after the bell. I saw a thing where after, because Marab was in his corner, Marab was taking a video, and he was like, "Oh, this guy told me, he thought the bell rang, that's why he tapped." That's an excuse. It doesn't matter. Jacob won the fight. You shouldn't tap unless the referee's pulling you off. If you feel like you're going to go to sleep, go to sleep. You are an MMA fighter. Go to sleep or don't tap. And then if you do tap, why are you making excuses? He's a good fighter. No disrespect. Muin Gafurov, no disrespect. You're a great fighter. But next time, just don't tap. Just don't tap. Great win by Jacob. I can't wait to see who they put him up against next. Honestly, there's a bunch of fights. Honestly, they could give him Vinicius Oliveira after his loss. So, yeah, great fight. Honestly, it was a good scrap. Jacob is a dog, man. He's a fighter. You got to watch out. You got to watch your neck the last 1 second of the round because he's going to snatch it. Next fight, Wang Kong versus Eduardo Mora. Absolutely. Eduardo Mora just shows levels to the striking. You can see here 30-27, 29-28, 29-28. Man, yeah, she just showed levels, man. Quicker, longer, heavier shots. Look at it. Did she even do any damage on her? Like, barely on her face. Great fight. I had notes. I haven't even pulled out my notes for this. Yeah, I had notes for the first fight of the night. I didn't say any of those, but we're on to this one. So, moving on. Wang, she was getting pressured by Moore first round. She was dealing with it very well. Wang clipped her with it was a hook. I'm pretty sure it was like a left hook. Sat Mora down bad, and she did good to survive till round 2. I did forget that. Does it show knockdowns? Yeah, it does right here, knockdowns. That's the first thing. That knockdown came in the first round. She sat her down bad with the left hook. I thought she was going to knock her out. She went for ground and pound, but she survived until the second round. Great fight, though. Went to a decision. Great fight. Can't wait to see who they put Wang Kong up against next. She's super exciting, very, very exciting for a female fighter. Next fight, Javid Basharat versus Gianni Vasquez. Good scrap. Honestly, they were pretty close in skills. This guy, I'm pretty sure he was short notice, right? He was like 6 or 7 pounds overweight, but he showed up on he got a call on like Wednesday or something to show up and fight. So he missed weight, but he's not even in the UFC. Hopefully he will be now because he's a very exciting fighter. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, man, that was a great fight. I had to rewatch that one back because I had to go drop my wife off somewhere at her friend's. But yeah, that was a great fight, man. That dude has he ate some nasty shots, ate everything Javid had, and even gave him some trouble. Dude's good. He's even good at like wrestling and scrambles, and he's good, man. He's very good. If he learns more, comes in better shape next time, learns more, tweaks a couple things, he can literally beat some guys in the higher top 15, 10 through 15. He's tough, man. He's very tough. Great fight. Next fight, Bruna Brazil versus Ketlin Souza. Good fight. Kind of how everyone thought it was going to go, but a lot of people did think Bruna Brazil was going to be able to pull the win out of the bag. But Ketlin Souza's her heavy shots and her control and she's heavy, she's strong, man. That's what wins her the fights. Bruna Brazil, she did very well. She didn't do much wrong. She just doesn't have the same pop in her shots. She doesn't have the same strength. When they're sitting on the outside, Bruna Brazil is doing good, man. She's good and staying on the outside, landing shots, not getting hit too much, too cleanly. Ketlin Souza just closed the distance, clinching and going for takedowns and just so much pressure, landing heavy shots. That's what won her the fight, honestly. Bruna Brazil is very good though. 11-6. She's good, man. She's good. She just got outworked, outstruck. Good job, Ketlin Souza. Yeah. Nikolai Veretennikov versus Nico Price. Good while it lasted. Always love a good Nico Price fight. If he's willing to take the brain damage, I'm willing to watch it. Man, this dude, Nikolai Veretennikov, looked way better than wasn't he on the Contender Series? I'm sorry. Excuse my ignorance. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. So these were my notes. It was just one small paragraph. Nico Price moving well early, but gets stuck against the fence and gets clipped with some nasty combos. That's pretty much what happened. He was doing okay. They were pop-shotting, feeling each other out. That's how it goes when the fight first starts. Feeling each other out. And then eventually Nikolai gets Nico against the fence, lands a couple shots. One of the shots literally rocks Nico, and he's wobbly on his feet. He gets hit with another clean combo, like hard, clean combos. I don't know how Nico didn't go to sleep, go out cold, go stiff as a board. If you guys did not see this finish, go watch this finish. It was nasty. You could hear the shots just bink, bink, bink off Nico's face. He was out on his feet, holding himself up with his hands on the fence. He was out. Great fight. Can't wait to see who they match Nikolai up with against. At welterweight, there's a lot of fights this guy can have, so we'll see how he does. They got to be careful. He's good, but he's not anything crazy. It's just Nico Price, so don't give him a top 15 just yet. Give him like one or two more Nico Price level fighters. Next fight, final fight of the prelims, Alex Morono versus Daniil Danchenko. Literally how everyone thought it was going to go. Alex Morono is just tough, man. He's just super freaking tough. He's weird to fight. Like, I have nightmares. I think about having nightmares about fighting Alex Morono. He's a nightmare to fight. Like, I felt like Daniil Danchenko, because he's so tough and just such a great fighter, he's such a warrior, I know deep down something in his head was thinking, do I just quit? Do I just quit? Alex Morono took everything this guy had, all of his best shots, until Daniel Danchenko got tired. And he still was throwing. Man, Alex Morono is just tough, man. He literally made this guy give everything he had. Of course, Morono earlier on was pitter-pattering like he does. He's pretty good at, bouncing around and moving, watching his loose skin flop around everywhere. I say that, but he's a dog, man. He is a dog. Yeah, Danchenko's shots are just too heavy. His body shots, he was landing a lot of shots to the body that probably took a lot out of Morono. Danchenko dropped Morono late first round, but of course Morono lasted till the second round. Morono was extremely busted up. His face was super bloody. Yeah. Second round, Morono was bleeding bad. Danchenko got tired because he probably thought he was going to finish Morono in the first, so he got super gassed out. And yeah. Let's see. All right, let's go on to the next fight. That was a good scrap though. Always a good scrap with Alex Morono. He puts it on people, man. Remember he took out Cowboy Cerrone. Gosh, all right. Dustin Jacoby versus Julius Walker. Nasty, man. Nasty. Dustin Jacoby gets it done. He was smothering Walker. Clipped him with a left hook at one point. Rocked him bad. Knocked down Walker. Let me see really quick. Yeah, right straight. He landed a left hook. Clean left hook. Landed a nasty right straight on Julius Walker. Let's see. Jacoby. Yeah. The final sequence, all I have written down for this is final sequence. Jacoby had to land at least like 60 to 80 shots on Julius Walker. Julius Walker wouldn't go out. Kind of like the Nico Price situation. They're just taking shots and they're just not going to sleep, but they're not answering the blows. So you just have to stop it. Yeah, that was a nasty knockout. And then Julius Walker went on Twitter after and he was like, Alex Pereira, watch me get my ass beat. It's kind of funny because Dustin Jacoby was a kickboxer, professional kickboxer. He fought Alex Pereira a couple times. So next fight, Gene Matsumoto versus Farid Basharat. Absolutely good fight. Exactly how I thought it was going to go. Man, just keeping the undefeated record streak on the freaking line, man. Yeah, as you can see, Gene Matsumoto had almost double the control time, landing lots of leg kicks, but apparently not doing enough. Their striking is very similar though. Like Gene had the more control time, more takedowns, more leg kicks, more body shots, less headshots. I don't understand. Honestly, I don't understand this. Is it because he's undefeated? Like, now that I'm looking at it, they're like, why is his body so much different colored than his? And I don't understand. I don't understand this score. I don't agree with this, but I mean, he's undefeated, so they're like, oh, we'll just give it to him. It's so close. But he's got more takedowns. This is MMA at the end of the day. You don't want them to just be hugging and, stalling fights, but at the end of the day, it is MMA. He did get more takedowns. A lot more takedowns, tripled his takedowns. More control time. And the shots, I think Gene should have won that fight. But don't leave it to the judges if you don't want to get let down. So, yeah, I don't agree with that, but whatever. Who cares? I'm sure in the future this guy will get slumped out like his brother. Not that I'm wishing it on anybody. I'm not like that, but because this isn't his fault. But come on, man. Next fight, Michael Oleksiejczuk versus Marc-Andre Barriault. Alasheshuk gets it done barely, barely, barely. He's good, man. He's pretty good. He lands heavy shots. I just don't think he's that. He doesn't hit that hard. Like, it was a good fight. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any notes on this. I stopped taking notes after this, but yeah, good fight. It was a good scrap. All lasted, but yeah, Alasheshuk just couldn't get the finish. He's okay. Like, he's a good fighter. Him and his brother, they're good fighters. I don't know, man. He could not get the finish. Couldn't get it. Marc-Andre Barrial is tough. I get it. He's very tough. Durable. I understand these things. But I don't know. It's a good win. Nothing to go crazy about. You can see one takedown, a little bit of control time, lots to the body, lots of headshots. Yeah, cool. Good fight. Don't really care that much. Jailton Almeida versus Rizvan Kuniev. I'm going to give this as much attention as they gave us. I'm going to give this as much energy as they gave us for the fight. Rizvan Kuniev won the fight. He's 30 pounds heavier than Jailton Almeida, so he had better control time. Jailton couldn't take him down, of course. Couldn't control him anytime he tried to get him against the fence. Kuniev reversed it and just held him with his body weight. He did have double the strikes, more significant strikes, everything control time. Besides the leg kicks, more control time. Of course, no takedowns. Yeah, he won the fight good, cool. Without roids, this guy's average. He's very average, but he has a pretty decent record, 13-3. We'll see what they do with him next. Don't give him the dude, Waldo Cortez Acosta. Don't give this guy to him, dude. That's just an easy win for Waldo. Stop. That's just an easy win for Waldo. My dog is trying to get me to play with her squeaky toy, but I will after. Don't worry. I will play with you after. Next fight. Yeah, I don't really care about that fight. The only time I want to see them in a fight is when their opponents are better than them or something like that. Next fight. Amir Albazi versus Kyoji Horiguchi. This was a good scrap, man. Honestly, very good scrap. Amir Albazi is good. He's very good. It's just Kyoji is just way too experienced, way too light on his feet. He was a lot smaller, a lot thinner. It looked like he was lighter. I don't know, but his speed, his accuracy, kind of like what Connor said, with timing beats speed, precision beats power. That's exactly how this was. Kyoji is just, he's quick, lands his shots, gets out, scrambles. He's great. He's wonderful on the ground. Yeah, you can just see, you can see the striking. I didn't even realize it was that much of a difference. 30-27, 30-27. Yeah, I think that was 30-27 all across the board. It should have been. Amazing. This is amazing that they have Kyoji back in the UFC. I wonder how Demetrius Johnson feels about this guy being in the UFC. Wow. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't care. Demetrius doesn't care. He's not like that, but you know what I mean. In the back of his mind, he's still a human being. He's like, this guy is fighting, doing great. He's going to be making some bank soon. If he gets a new contract, he's going to be making bank. You know what I mean? He's got a name. Look at his record, dude. Almost 40 wins. Great fight. Absolutely great fight. Can't wait to see him next. Cannot wait to see him next. He needs to fight for the title. He beats Josh Van. He beats Pantoja. We'll talk about that another time. Main event of the evening, Mario Bautista versus Vinicius Oliveira. Well, this was an absolute fraud checking. Mario Bautista. Mario Bautista absolutely destroyed Vinicius Oliveira. Of course, literally past the first round. After the first round, Vinicius crawled to his corner. He kind of like slid to his corner and just sat there until they brought the stool to him. He was tired after the first round. Once Mario initiated grappling, the whole fight changed. The whole fight changed. Mario dominated on the ground, dominated on the feet. Every time Vinicius threw his wild, swinging, stupid, looping shots, Mario would duck under, get a takedown, perfect timing. He's explosive. He's a big fighter. He hits hard. He's quick. Great performance, dude. Great performance. Exactly what I expected from Mario Bautista. Now people might stop sleeping on this guy. People might stop sleeping on Mario Bautista. You thought this guy was something. He's good. He's good. Don't get me wrong. But is that a padded record to an extent? Could 10 to 15 of those fighters, of those wins, have been people that had no striking whatsoever? And they were smaller, or this is in the third. Who knows? But absolutely dominant performance by Mario Bautista. He needs to fight for the title in the bantamweight division. And he needs to fight for it soon, my friend. Soon. Soon. Can he get it done? I honestly think he can at this point in his career. He's in his prime. He's good everywhere. I think he could possibly get it done. It would be a good fight against Peter Yan. It would be a super close fight. He beats O'Malley. I do know that for a fact. So that's a different topic as well. That is it. It was an okay fight night. I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. It was okay. There were a couple cool finishes, but nothing crazy. The heavyweight fight stunk it up. No pun intended. I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until the next one, peace.